Had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us.
Some really terrific numbers, fundamentals. 12 points and 3 denials. He's really opened up things for his passing by having so much success from the three-point line.
A double threat really in a big way today.
LeBron James is out there with Brandon Bass. Then it's Lance Stevenson. Then there's Robert Sacre. And it's Lewis in at the point. That's Byron Scott's 5 as we get into the second half. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
Stevenson against Gordon. Lets it go. And that one's good by Stevenson. Stevenson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
You know, I don't think that was the shot they had in mind, but they'll take it.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Well, last year the Pelicans were a team on the rise, making the playoffs. A solid season overall, especially on the road. Really, they sent notice by what they did away from New Orleans.
Yeah, I mean, 17 road wins. I mean, you say to yourself, well, that doesn't sound great. But when you're a young, up-and-coming team, one of the things that you can really value is your ability to go into hostile environments and have success. They're going to be building on that confidence.
Omer Ashik, he's checked in for Okafor. Evans outside. The pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Kicks to Ashik. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
As for the Pelicans on the road, I mean, they had the fewest road wins of all the West playoff teams. The franchise hasn't had a winning road record since 2009 when they were the Hornets.
Davis, the pass to Evans. Launches a 3, and Davis can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 9. Lewis with the 3. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 14 points for the Cobra.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
And for the Pelicans and their road struggles last season, they are a younger team. It's a team built around a young superstar in Anthony Davis. So taking road lumps is just kind of part of that growing process.
Gordon against James. Stolen by Ashik. And now the Pelicans on the break. Evans leading the charge. The Pelicans have had a disappointing game so far from the line. Only 3 free throws made. First free throw is good.
Well, somehow the Lakers managed to avoid ending up in last place in the West last season. Still, it's a far, far cry from the Lakers teams of the past. Only 21 wins for them on the season.
And for the Lakers against the rest of the West last year, they only went 9-43, Greg, in their own conference matchups.
Yeah, and never a good sign when less than half of your wins come against your own conference. The Lakers know they have a long road ahead of them to get back to their years of Western Conference dominance.
With the shot. Wow, way off on that one.
Oh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Bass dishes to Stevenson. LeBron with it. He's got 13. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And you just look back over the career of LeBron, and you have to say he's an all-time great already. I mean, the numbers are there. the multiple championships, some already calling him the best small forward to ever play the game.
To the wing right side. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Davis. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Mr. Fundamentals got 18 points in the game. And you just look at LeBron, Clark, in a historical context. Last season, he became the first player since Bill Russell and his Celtics to make it to the NBA Finals 5 consecutive years.
Boy, I tell you what, it says even more about LeBron that whenever he leaves a team, they miss the playoffs. And no matter what team he's on, they're favorites to win their conference.
Pushing it up. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
James outside. Los Angeles with another miss. Pelicans trail by 9. Davis kicks to Ashik. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Ashik. Outside Gordon. Three-pointer. And good on the basket. Book it. Gordon's got 9 points.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
And here is Lewis. 14 points for him. That shot wide open. That's 7 points. For Lance Stevenson.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And Lance Stevenson really couldn't find minutes in Charlotte last season. Ended up sitting out a lot of games as a DNP CD. Not the start he wanted with the new team.
And for Stevenson, to his credit, he took the benching in stride. He knew he just wasn't a good fit at times.
Yeah, and his coach, Steve Clifford, was upfront about it, and I thought did a nice job handling that. Clifford said he wanted Stevenson as a Hornet, but just couldn't find a unit with which to make it work.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. And then for New Orleans, Pondexter comes in for Tyreke Evans. And it's Holiday in for Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Gordon. 9 points in the game so far. Ashik up top. Back to Gordon. Wide open look. Good as the jump shot falls. Gordon's got 11 points.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Outside Rondo. Dishes it to Bass. Outside for Rondo. Fires the three. Stevenson drives in. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 4th assist in this one. Holiday dishes to Ashik. The kick out to Holiday. He feeds it to Ashik. Clock at 6. Got a piece of it. They recover it. Three-pointer, Pondexter, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Johnson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Jordan Clarkson comes in for the Colts. Lakers leading by 9.
Jordan Clarkson.
Rondo kicks to LeBron. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Gordon's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Pondexter, the pass to Ashik. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. The drive by Gordon. And Ashik kicks to Pondexter. Wow, way off on that one.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Davis dishes to Ashik. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And again, no good by New Orleans. Moving it up. And it's blocked by Gordon. And they're moving it up. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Here's James. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, last season, Quincy Pondexter was moved to the Pelicans. He really took off after the trade and played some of his best basketball to date.
New Orleans making some changes here. Okafor's checked in, and Alexis Ajinça subbed in for Anthony Davis. Pondexter last year was very valuable after the trade. Career highs, Clark, in points and minutes played for him with the Pels.
Yeah, and, you know, he showed he can really be a 3 and D guy. Shot over 40% from deep with the Pelicans and defended pretty much every position on the perimeter.
Anderson's shot is off. Lakers leading by 9. Here's Bass. Rebound by Drew Holiday. Holiday's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And Anderson kicks to Holiday. Back to Anderson. Okafor against Bass. Gordon for 3. Can't get it to go.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And yes, sir, that one drops. And that's 12 points for Joe Johnson.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And look, Joe Johnson last season, not his best statistically, but boy, did he show some heart. I mean, he was one of the catalysts for Brooklyn making the playoffs, especially when Brook Lopez returned healthy and the two could play off of one another.
Dante Cunningham's checked in for James. New Orleans also making some changes. Davis is checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Pondexter comes in for Anderson. And Mr. Fundamentals subbed in for Drew Holiday. A nice shot by Pondexter. Talking about Joe Johnson, I'm not going to lie. Last year wasn't one of his best statistically, Clark. His shooting accuracy was on the low end. His turnover numbers were high. It wasn't very pretty.
But for Joe, Kevin, I don't think it was about the numbers last year. It was about wanting to compete and to win. And he's developed a champion's will over the years, and I would like to see him finally achieve his goal of maybe winning the championship. I think he deserves it. He's been consistent, he's been solid, and now you see some maturation with him as well.
Rondo passes to Bass. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Davis. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
That doesn't go either for Davis. Lakers leading by 4. Johnson outside. Here's Clarkson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And the Pelicans shooting 43% from the field. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Off target from 3-point range.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
For Los Angeles, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And so here is New Orleans. Here's Davis. Davis can't get that one to fall.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.